everyone. Today we are doing a game of 175 points, is it? Yes. 175, 170, yeah, we'll say 175. We are doing the Roman mercenary forces, which aren't really a Roman force, completely against a whole mess of Gauls, which Graham is setting up over there. On my side of the field, I've set up first, I've got some light cavalry on the right flank, a light unit of velites beside them, the elephant there in the middle with all these histati here, there's the general. And on the left I've got a bunch of Numidians who will be Italian ally for statistics in this game. They don't look Italian, but whatever. And Graham's just going to set up on that side. What do you got set up here, Graham?
Light cav, light cav.
You got light cav on the phalanx.
Belgi, and Belgi.
Oh, we've got actual.
And general's bodyguard, javelin, and slingers.
Okay, so the one unit there is a big general. This one's the general's bodyguard?
Yeah.
We just have I can't tell if you, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but we've got a German in the front who's leading the general's bodyguard. So that's Graham's setup against my mercenaries over there. This is going to be an interesting game since I don't know how well these guys will handle the Gauls. So let's begin and see what happens. He's moved all his forces up one move and broken his cavalry into open order, and I will just move all of my fellows here on my turn. So I got a one move in on with my team here, and the velites hit some rough ground, so they had to stop there. I didn't break them in open order. These guys had a separate order to run into these beautiful aquarium ruins. So we'll go on to Graham's turn here. So Graham spread out his line a bit, skirmishers are taken to the front, and that's how he's moved on his second turn. I will go on to my turn, move my stuff here now. I rolled 2 bad rolls and completely failed my orders, nobody's going anywhere, and so on to Graham's next turn here. There goes the skirmishers up closer within sling range. These are javelin men over on the left here.
These guys are going to order them to run into the ruins.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's going to be a good move, but 8. Whatever.
So Graham's moved his cavalry all over here. He was just an inch out of proximity, so that was fine. You can move him there. Slingers have moved up, and he's moved his javelin men closer to these old ruins here. So he failed his last move, and the rest of the army is staying there. And we'll go on to moving my fellows here.
A bit of firing.
Remember his slings are going to shoot at the closest target, which is, I guess, my elephant. Arguably the histati on the left.
It's 2, isn't it? 2
yeah.
For a sling.
The closest target, but I'd arguably say either or.
Either or?
Yeah. Whatever you think is scarier. Elephant's got 6 stamina. They've got 4.
Yeah, I'm going to go for these guys.
Okay, so that's 2 shots. Are you long range?
Can you be with a sling?
I don't think so, because it's only 12.
It's 12. Yeah.
Right, and then you're still hitting on you're hitting a heavy on the front, and you're not in the, what's it called? You have to be in 6 inches to be -1 morale.
Is it?
Yeah. So you can still throw things.
5, 6?
5 and 6 because of the heavy shield in the front. Got 2 of them, so I got 4, 5, 6 as the save. Oh, we take 2 straight up with that. That's good on these guys.
Half a unit.
Half a unit's gone. Fragile. And no test there. So that's all for shooting now?
Yeah.
Alright,
my
forces here. We'll go. So in my turn here, I ordered my velites to go into throwing range. They didn't quite make it after breaking into open order. But my light cavalry moved over so they can throw things at the skirmishers. I ordered all of my guys forward and the unit that was back here in front of the wounded unit, and then I ordered him to rally that unit there. So now I'm going to shoot things at Graham's, the slingers, and what I can here. So my Numidians here ended up throwing some javelins at the skirmishers and drove them off, dealing 2 wounds, and they're disordered now, and I completely missed the skirmishers. So we're going to go on to Graham's third turn here.
I'm just going to use the initiative and
move into javelin firing range.
Just get within 6 inches.
I think that's a smart idea. These are those guys are disordered, so they're stuck there. Got some slingers that have
my line.
Slingers are good there?
Slingers are good, it's going to fire.
Okay. In the line.
And the line's just going to move 1 move.
Okay. Kind of line up with the cavalry there.
10.
You want to re-roll that? 9. So they're sticking around.
Didn't matter.
They're in good formation.
Yeah, so these, I think they get two
They get
slots.
2, so you get 4 in total.
Yeah.
Even,
And 5 6s.
yep,
Against it.
5 and 6 because of open order.
That's 1.
One of them, I got a light armor of 6, which I get.
And I'll fire your cavalry.
Okay. None.
None.
Okay, that's it for the shooting. On to the Roman turn, and I'll just move on.
Yes.
You got stuff.
Yeah, that is it.
That is it, eh? Okay. So I used initiative to move everyone up just once, and I'm going to throw some things here at Graham's guys. Scored 3 wounds on that unit.
7?
7 on the thing. It could be gone. It just says retreat disordered on ranged attacks from skirmishers. So they're going back 6
I think
inches.
those go back towards the woods. Do you think that direction? Or
Well, I kind of threw everything.
yeah, no.
I think it's back straight
Well,
away.
I think so that was 6 inches.
That was 6 inches there, and that's it for my turn. All my shooting's
just
taken up.
Just checking. Just I should be 12 inches from you.
Yeah, I think so. That's only 6. So, on to your turn.
So that was initiative.
Yeah.
They're going to just fire. Well, they
Yeah,
can't do
you can't do
much.
anything because the orders.
I'll move this forward a few inches.
Okay,
Just to,
you got it. Just gonna kind of
just
curve it up there. Gonna form a nose.
no.
The
It's
Gallic
gonna be-
nasal defense.
They're going to be straight, but whereas this end unit would have been
All right.
small. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, firing.
Shooting.
Cavalry.
Cavalry
Javelin.
on my cavalry.
Yeah.
4 of them altogether.
Yeah.
Because it was a
2
2.
units.
5 and 6s. You got 2, and I got 2 armor saves on that. I take 2 wounds.
And that's a morale check.
Yep. Any more shots on them?
My slingers are going to fire at your elephant, I think.
Okay. I'll do the morale check after.
Yeah. Missed.
Miss. Okay.
And we got these.
We got those javelin men over there, and they're just
4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6. Yeah.
No.
Not a 1. Okay. So these guys have to do a break test. Oh, they're good. 12 is. I think 12 on cavalry from shooting is holding ground. So.
Oh, general.
The general should move.
I only moved him forward.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of that. What's that movie? Gladiator in the beginning, when all the Romans are, and the leader, the whole German leader comes out in front of everyone and just yells at them, and then everyone follows through. So that's what he's doing right now. He's actually got an eagle on there. I don't know if you can tell, but he's actually got an eagle. I don't know what legion or maniple he took that from, but we don't have an eagle. We got like a horse. We're not really Romans. We're mercenaries. I just filled the gap here, and I failed the order, so they were drilled and they moved. Everything else is staying as is. I did move the Velites up closer. So now I'm going to do some shooting. I'm going to have this unit with 2 attacks, and these guys are 2 attacks. Both throw javelins directly at that unit there. So there'll be 4 attacks in total, and they're open order there. So it's going to be 5 and 6s. I got 2 6s, but you got an armor save of 6.
Do I?
Yeah, like cavalry, right?
Yeah.
You take 2 wounds on that one there.
Add them together.
Yeah. Just put them all together. And I'm not going to shoot anything more at that unit, so they'll have to do a break test.
5. Oh, that's not good.
5 on cavalry from shooting. Cavalry, range attacks. It says retreat disordered. So that unit's going to go.
Is that 9 or 12?
That's 12 because this one move is a. Yeah, they fly out of there when they're going, and they're disordered, so they will be out for a turn. It's 5-6 to hit because of their open order, and these guys are going to throw 3 javelins at them, and then he's got a morale save because he's in cover there. So I rolled. I got 1 hit in there, and the skirmishers get a rare morale save. Nope. So I take 1. They're still in the game though. That is my turn. On the Graham's turn.
They'll stay. They'll just fire.
Okay, they're gonna stay. Those are gonna stay as is. Okay.
They'll fire.
Okay.
Or the infantry.
Okay. The heavy ones there. So 5 and 6. You're just in the 12. Nope.
And there, your cavalry.
The cavalry there is just 5 and 6. Nothing. And then these guys, which are just 5, 6. You got a 6. I got an armor save of a 5 and a 6, which I don't save.
A morale check.
And I gotta do a morale check from infantry. That's the front unit there. And morale check, which is not good. So in this situation, Graham threw some javelins at these guys, and I got a really bad roll. They are now disordered and had to give ground. These guys had to make room for their friends, and they were also disordered when making their move. So I guess you're done your turn. Your cavalry there are no longer disordered at the end of your turn, and I will move all my guys here, excluding these guys because they can't take any orders. A bit, and I just want to keep my lines in order, so I kind of pulled all my guys back, but I'm going to throw some things in his light cavalry over here now.
Because I'm going to run out of room.
So I forced his cavalry back. They retreated in good order from those attacks, and that is my turn.
These should still be within 12.
Yes.
So these are just going to go forward to the edge of the ruins.
Okay.
So if they were 12 inches before you moved back 6.
You should be within 12, and it should be.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Oh, that'll look cool. Put them on the. You can put some up in there. There we go. This is why having interactive terrain like this looks cool.
They're not disordered now, so they
they can just move away.
They're all within range.
Yeah. Slingers. The Gallic slingers.
Yes, I should order them to throw javelins at your V-lights.
Okay.
So get within 6, I'm guessing.
Yeah. You have to re-roll that. Oh, they get lots of movement to move into firing range.
I guess that was the both of them.
Yeah, it was a divisional order, I gathered.
Yeah.
Alright, look at the standoff. It's just all up to the skirmishers. Who's going to break who's first?
They're going to get.
Yeah.
They're going to get it. So these are on 4, 5, 6?
They're open
No,
order.
5, 6.
5 and 6, yeah. Oh, good one. 3 of them.
That's a morale check.
That is definitely a morale check. I got an armor save of 6 for being light infantry. I don't take for 1. That's definitely a morale check.
2 slings.
On the same unit?
Yep.
Okay.
2 hits.
1 more because they're open order, so.
1 hit.
And I have to see if I save it. Yeah, I don't. So they're shaken. They're definitely shaken now, and I have to do a break test.
Yeah.
A 9 on light infantry. These aren't skirmishes, these are infantry. It's to hold your ground without penalty for range attack. So that's the one benefit of having.
Even if they're in open order.
They're open order, but they're not skirmishers. They're actually light infantry. But now the problem is they're shaken. So. And these guys haven't thrown, have they?
No.
They're going to be in 6, so just 2 attacks.
5.
That's
one
at least 1 on them.
They have ordered a 6.
Yeah. And I have a 5/6. No, I take another one, but this time I won't be disordered. So I'm getting all the infantry beat down here, which isn't all that great. But yeah, we'll go on to my turn here because I think you're done.
Yep.
It's all been skirmish wars until now. Okay. And I'll move my forces. Successful roll there, and I moved all my guys back into formations. Nobody's broken or anything. I ignore these skirmishers because they're skirmishers. I'm going to do some shooting. I'm going to shoot. I have to do them separate because these guys are shaken now. We'll throw at those this cavalry unit here. It'll only be on 6s because you're open order, which would be 5/6, and I'm shaken. So 2 attacks, miss, and then the cavalry will be 5 and 6s on the same unit.
Miss.
Nothing. Okay. And these guys aren't facing, so they can't throw things at you. And these guys are definitely not in 6. I measured it. So that's it for my turn.
An initiative move.
Yeah, so they're good. So he's moving his skirmishers to the side. They're not stuck by proximity, but now his I would say that center front on the elephant. Yeah,
I'd say it was.
I'd say so. They've got proximity now.
Yeah, I mean it's close.
It's close, and
You think within 1/4 inch is okay?
yeah, I think it's good. Yeah,
Still fire at these.
oh, definitely. Yeah.
I can fire at those even if we're in combat with these, the front ones. Can you fire at?
No,
you
you can't. But these guys, you could fire at because
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're not. I don't think they're in support. They're not touching.
Yeah,
I didn't have them in support yet.
Well, I'm gonna try and charge.
Okay. Everyone mad dash the foe. Is that the order?
Yeah, just.
Yeah, whole battle line. Okay, initiative's done. What happens?
5.
Oh, easy.
Rolled easily.
Okay, we're gonna have to move these around and
So
see.
that's gonna be.
So that's gonna be there, which is.
So their centre front is in front of that unit.
Fine.
Their centre front is in front of...
No, we have to, I guess...
Yeah, their centre front's here.
Because because you're touching them, so I guess this guy's fighting him, this guy's fighting him.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that makes sense. This one's fighting 2 on there. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I'm not going to start leaving gaps in mine now.
No, of course. And then this guy, I think the centre front's touched by corner. Like, I think that's the best.
I could move him over an eighth of an inch.
Yeah, that's fine.
So.
Alright, it's always a messy charge in this game, and I think that makes sense.
So these are now firing at your cavalry.
Okay.
Skirmishers.
I'm going to do shooting now.
I guess they've got to fight.
They can shoot at them, I'd say. They can shoot at the velites.
I could order these to support, couldn't I?
You can, you're still in the movement, or you're in the order phase now, yeah. Those are 5 and 6s. Oh, good one. Good pivotal time to do that. I got a 6 save. Nope, I'm taking 2 and they'll be shaken.
And now there's a morale check with a 6.
That's right, there's no other shots on them?
No, these are firing at the V-lines.
Okay, I'll just do a morale save now. Oh, 6 on range attacks. That might be bad if they're shaken. 6 cavalry, range attacks. It just says retreat disordered, so I guess I'm going back this way.
Even shaken?
After
there's no difference.
They're shaken and disordered.
Oh yeah, they can't come back, can they?
Not at all, I can't give an orders. They're just...
And they're 12 inches as well.
Yeah, they're going to be...
Right, so my other cavalry firing at your V-lines.
It's 2 attacks. Now I still... One hit with a shaken. I still got to save a 6, which I don't get, so...
And 2 slingers firing at them. Another hit.
It's another save. I save that one. So I'm -1 to this roll because I'm shaken and taking damage.
Yeah.
So it's this -1. It's an 8 on infantry is hold your ground without penalty on the range attacks. So they're okay there, but they're shaken.
They're going. And I've got some javelins into the side.
Right, so these guys there. And it's just going to be, I don't have a bonus anyway, 5 and 6 for me. 4, 5, 6 for you. 1, 5 and 6. Nope, I take 1 in the back. Right there. Okay, and I will move these guys back.
Let me just move
12.
General
General
should
can move there.
He's not part. I'm not fighting.
No,
but he's.
I might, depending on how this first round goes. But I'll move these guys back 12, and we'll get right into the fighting here. So the way these are set up, these guys in the back aren't actually supporting this fight because they didn't have the movement to make it. But Graham's got the turn here. So what fight are we doing first here?
Let's start at the elephant.
The elephant. Okay. I'm going to close ranks and bring out my ballista on top of the elephant. Bring out the bazooka on the side.
Quadruple heavy machine gun. So I get...
you get 9 attacks. And the elephant is not as scary because he's got 6 wounds. 3 and you charge, so 3s and up. Might as well do 3 rerolls if you want to. All of them. How many? That's all 9?
8.
8 of them, okay. 1, 2, 3.
I could wipe it out.
You sure could, but I got a 4 and up armor.
So I should get 4. Well, I should be able to make it broken.
I'm going to roll 6s. Oh, what's that over there? That's a 2. So I saved 1, 2, 3. Almost shaken.
Oh, he's 6, isn't he?
He's 6 on the elephant. So the elephant there has... Elephant there takes that. I'll respond as Mr. Elephant. He's got 4 attacks on his clash. He's only 4 and up. That's not bad. 3 attacks back.
1, 5,
5 and 6, yeah. You take 3. We will shake them and see. 11, they're good.
They're good.
They're cavalry for that test. Oh yeah, they're good.
And I'll get the +1 next round.
That's right. What fight are we doing next?
Well, we're moving along.
Okay.
My 1 against your 2.
Okay, so these 2 units here we've determined are fighting that one big unit there.
Yeah.
So you'll have to distribute them equally. So because it's 9, I guess you choose.
I'll do 5.
These guys have 1 wound, by the way.
Yeah,
so
I'm going to do 5 against these.
Okay.
4 against those. I'll do the 5 first.
Okay.
Choose 3 hits.
3 hits, is it? Yeah, you charge.
And I'm going to re-roll 2.
You want 2 of them in Wildfighter, okay?
No, so
none of them,
3
okay.
hits.
And then
3 hits on that. I'm just going to roll the others first.
Sure, we'll do that.
And I do
1 hit, and then you get 1 reroll.
Yeah.
2 there. So I'll do my saves here now. So this unit first will do the 3, just 4, 5, 6. All of them. This unit has 2 there. All of them. The Romans are going to destroy now.
Destroy me.
Destroy you. Now, I've got 5 attacks here and 5 attacks here because they're separate
Yeah.
units. And they're tough fighters with Phelan. Tough fighter gives me a free reroll every combat. So we'll do the right unit here first. So they're just a 4, 5, 6 because I didn't charge.
Yeah.
Okay, and I will do the tough fighter, which is a reroll. So I hit with 2 attacks on that unit.
Yeah.
And we'll do that there. And then the other unit is also 5 attacks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it is, again, 4, 5, 6. And I'll use tough fighter. Okay. So these guys have 4 attacks on there. So that is a total of...
let's roll. So let's do the...
Well, these guys are all the same attacks right now.
Yeah.
So 6 minus 1 armor because of Phelan.
6.
So 6 is...
Oh, that's 5.
5, okay. You lost by 5.
1, 2, yeah, 5.
I like that, 5 on there. Alright, so you lost by 5 on that one. Uh-oh,
I think they're gone.
They're gone, broken.
Put the 5 back then.
Yeah. Okay, so the Romans did some heavy damage.
These are tough, stubborn and valiant.
Oh boy. They can take it. They're not wounded yet. Do the scary attack.
So everything's on that unit.
Okay, yeah. So 3s.
And I reroll 1.
You reroll 1. Tough fighter.
Yep.
You got it. So how many is that total?
6.
6. Not enough to wipe me out. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. I saved 4 of them, so I take 2 wounds.
Yeah.
That's not bad considering how many attacks are on me. Okay, so now I'm attacking back with 5 attacks. Just that unit there.
Yeah.
It's just 1 unit. So 4, 5, 6. And I have tough fighter. I hit 4 attacks and it's Pelham. So you're using 4 saves on 6s. 6s. Take 4. Oh no, right, the reroll.
Take 3.
Oh, I have Pelham though. You're only
5, wasn't it? Oh.
You're a medium troop, right?
Oh yeah, 5.
So you need 6s to save.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you take 4 wounds, yeah.
They're not as good as the others.
Well, the thing is, I got Pelham taking away an armor, which...
Yeah.
Or if it was like my Triarii, which have 4 and up armor, you'd probably notice. So you took 4 and you lost by 2. So 6. 6 from the infantry is hold your ground. Oh, that's combat. Hold your ground without... no, that's wrong. Infantry means give ground in good order with supports. So he's going to fall. He's going to be in the same position where he was. So these brave Romans are like, oh yeah, we just beat off the bodyguard. We can take him. We're good. And then this fight over here, which is medium infantry versus medium infantry, essentially. So you get 9 attacks on these guys with Wild Fighter. I think after this you've used all your Wild Fighters.
This will be all of it.
So 3s and up.
So we've got 8 hits.
8 hits on them. Okay, I got 8 dice here, I believe. Yep. There's only 5 and 6 because they're the mediums. Oh, that's not really good. All of them.
And you've got some casualties already?
I already got, so I got 2, so that's 10 total. So not quite 12, but that's devastating on their part. So I'm just going to put them in the back here.
Yeah.
And then I get to respond with only 6 attacks because they're just, you know, they're just medium infantry on the normal. 4, 5, 6. No tough fight or anything. 2 hits on you with a 5 and 6 armor save. You got him. Okay, so I lost by 8. So I'll probably see you later. It's 2. Goodbye.
So they can't go anywhere because your guys are in.
No,
they can go through your guys, can't they?
Well, I think they just break, right? They just die.
Yeah, they're dead.
And these guys weren't supporting, so they don't
No.
do anything. So these guys are gone, and then you can do a sweeping advance up to 2 moves. If you do, though, you'll have to test for disorder. And that'll bring you into this unit behind them if you do want to do that. To combat there.
I've rolled so that's good, isn't it? 1 to 3 disordered.
I don't remember if it's 4, 5, 6 or 1, 2, 3. We'll look it up quick. Disordered there on his roll. He's got
Oh, that's not
good. No re-rolls on this one.
2.
2 hits. I don't save any because I don't have anything. I'll just trade out that 1 wound with the
I got 3
points. Yep. I had 6 attacks back. And then 4, 5, 6. I hit with 2. And you save on a 5 and a 6.
2-2.
2-2. So it's a draw.
2-2 and yeah, I'm taking it.
Yeah. These are the skirmishers' wounds here, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a draw on that fight there. But you're disordered until the combat's over.
Yeah.
On to the Romans' turn here now. These guys are disordered. These guys are shaken and not going to be doing anything except throwing things at them. And I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do here. Worked out proximity and stuff like that. The only thing that my... if these guys turn, the corner of that unit would be affecting the proximity. So these guys are kind of stuck there. So they just moved up to support that unit. According to the bases, there'd be no reason... They couldn't charge and get in because of the angle that they're on. So that's what happened. These guys are supporting the elephant, and I'm just going to go into shooting. These velites will throw some things at that unit there. 2 attacks, and I am -1 because I'm shaken in your open order. So 6s. Nope. Nothing on them. These guys are back there. So let's go into fighting. Let's do the elephant first, I think. So the elephant has 4 attacks, and you won that fight, didn't you?
Yes.
Yes, you won that fight. So the elephant has 4 attacks, or 3 attacks now because it's not clashing. I think the elephants only have 3, that sounds right, yeah. 3 attacks from them, so 4, 5, 6. And then the Roman support there is 2, which is 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 4, 5, 6s, no rerolls or anything.
2.
Just 2. So you have a 5 and a 6 armor.
No pillars, so...
Not a thing.
1.
1, okay. Okay, and then you get 6 attacks back.
And I'm winning, so I get +1.
You get 3 up, yep.
I guess it's all against your elephant.
Yeah.
It has to be, doesn't it?
Yeah, the supports don't get it unless you go into it.
Which is 3.
3 attacks. This is important to get 4, 5, and 6s. Oh, I just take 1 as well.
How many is he?
He's shaken now. However, because it's a draw, I still have to take a break test as I'm shaken. Shaken units have to take a break test. So,
Okay.
9 on the cavalry is probably okay. Hold your ground without penalty. No, cavalry in hand-to-hands. Give ground in good order together with support. So I'm going back 6 with this guy. And that's what we'll do. We'll go back 6.
Well,
Okay.
I don't know if you want to move those out of the way.
I think, no, I don't think they work for incidental combat. I'm just going to say no. I'll look it up later. But I don't think the skirmishers should.
It's good. Yeah,
They're open order right now. They shouldn't be able to block that. We might be wrong, but I think that's more interesting that way. Okay, so he's chased that elephant back there. I have a good chance of dealing some damage because I'm winning, so I'm 3, 4, and 5, and 6. I'll do that. I'm not going to close ranks because I think I can do it. So I'm going to do these guys first. 3, 4, 5, and 6 for winning. And they're a tough fighter. So that's 4 attacks from them, no peel them, and then 2 from the support, which is 5 and 6, or 4, 5, 6 rather.
2.
Nothing.
4 defend?
4 to defend, yeah. 5 and 6 is...
What do I get? What do I get for my...
You get stubborn, so if you fail one, you can reroll one. Oh, that might be it to save it. Nope. So you take 1 wound, which will not put them in shaking. I should have closed ranks.
Yeah.
That depends how well you score here.
And I get 6 back.
6 back, yep. This is 4, 5, 6. With tough fighter, so you can reroll 1.
No.
No. Tough fighters every turn. So 4, 5, 6. I saved them all.
So
I won by 1.
So I get a morale check.
Yeah, and that
9.
9 minus 1 is 8. So hold your ground without penalty.
Yeah.
Might as well save on to it. So that fight will continue on. Let's go to this fight here. Which I'm hitting on 4, 5, 6. That's 6 attacks. Yep. I got 1 in there. Nope. So you take 1. Now you're disordered though. So that's a 5 and a 6 on 6 dice.
2 hits.
2 hits, and I got a 5 and up armor. Oh, I take 2 and lose that one.
So you're only on 5, you're not?
Yeah, I'm on 5, not yet, but I lost by 1. Oh, that's a 6. 6 is give ground in good order with supports. That's what we'll do. We'll go back 6 inches. These guys broke off the engagement, but they're still disordered. And that is it for the Roman turn, I think.
They can support.
Yeah, as long as the one guy touches, and they're within 12.
Yeah. And I don't need to be formed up or anything?
No, as long as one guy touches the back.
Well, they're touching.
They're touching.
So,
I think that's the best way to use light cavalry.
and these I can
Charge.
I can charge your guys.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit there and shake it because they're shaking.
I'm going to go forward.
Okay, throw things out. That's probably safer.
And I'm
Because
just-
remember, open order fighting open order also get -1 to their own
Yeah.
hits.
I'm just going to fire at you.
Okay,
So these I need. Is that my only move?
I think
They're all
so.
firing.
These guys are disordered, so they can't move.
Well, they can fire.
They can fire. These
They're
guys are
firing.
firing.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
I'm going to
form up and charge the
order.
flank.
No,
No, you have to re-roll that.
no.
No, they stay there.
They don't even form up.
Nope, they did not hear it.
Can I?
You can't shoot through your own
No.
friends there. No.
Slingers.
Slingers on the velites. So they will just need, actually you cancel out my armor because you're in close range, so I don't even get an armor save. So at that range it's just 5 and 6 because I'm open order.
Miss.
No, nothing, okay. And these guys over here, I guess.
Yeah, we got the two go. Oh, they only get 2 points anyway, don't they?
They're all 2s here, I
So
think.
all
But
twos.
these guys are disordered, so they're -1.
Okay, I'll do the disordered first.
So it's 5 and 6. Oh, good roll.
Oh, you got a morale check.
Oh, I only saved one,
And
which shakes me.
the others. Another one. 3. No, it's 4 they need.
Yep. I don't save it.
So that's 2.
That's 2, and I'm shaken, so I'm taking
A morale test -2.
2, I guess. Yeah. Probably good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
9 from ranged attacks means I am holding my ground, or holding ground without penalty. Yeah. So they're good, but they're shaken now, and that excess casualty goes off. I'll put this ridiculous casualty marker on.
I get 2 extra dice for that.
Right, and you
And they're the
are
same.
winning.
Yeah.
So 6 attacks on 3 and up.
8 attacks because I get 2 from those.
The skirmishes don't add the bonuses
Oh, yeah,
from that.
let's
So
do that
it's
separate.
4, 5, 6.
1.
There's 1. Well, you're winning, right?
Oh, yeah.
So it's 3 attacks. You had 2
3.
threes in there, yeah.
And
And then
2 and 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
No.
no. So 3 with a 4 up armor. I take 2 more,
Oh, that's.
which will eventually travel over to them.
Yeah.
And my elephant will attack back. He is hitting on a 5 and 6 because he's shaken. So 1, and then my Romans are just hitting with 2. No tough fighter because that's support. So 2 attacks back. Oh, so we have a draw that fight. Because you scored 2 and I
Yeah.
scored 2. And these will go excess on these guys. However, I'm shaken.
I've just become shaken.
we both have to do a break test.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do mine first. 10 is pretty good, and that means I'm staying, so I'm okay.
9.
9 is good for infantry,
Yeah.
I believe. I think infantry is good. Yeah. Okay, this fight over here, right? You're not shaking yet, so it's just 4, 5, 6. And tough fighter. So you get 1 reroll on tough fighter. 1.
No, it's not good.
I save it. I get 5 attacks on my Romans there.
Oh, yeah.
4, 5, 6, and tough fighter. What was I winning?
No.
No, I wasn't. I think we drew last time. Okay, so I scored 2 there, and then 2 supports. 4, 5, 6, 3 attacks on you. And you can re-roll 1 because you're stubborn.
Yep, saved.
Save as a draw.
No casualties.
No casualties, so that fight just continues. And not the Roman turn. It is the Roman turn, and I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do here. So I'm probably just gonna shoot into the shaken guys. I'll be shooting into them. These guys have no choice. They're fighting. This shaken unit can't do anything fighting-wise, but I'm gonna have to use initiative to move them into shooting range of this one, so they can at least throw javelins still. They just can't charge or support. Yeah, that's it. Let's see what happens.
No.
6 from infantry. Let's check that if it's right. Ready to hold your ground disordered or retreat in good order.
I'm going to retreat in good order.
Okay. And then I made these skirmishers shaken. So we're going to do some fighting here. I will do the elephant here first. So I'm going to attack, and nobody won, so it's just 5 and 6s.
Yeah.
On on 3 dice. And then I've got 2 from my support, which are just a 4, 5, 6. Nothing.
One save.
One save, which you do not make.
No.
And that'll be going on to the cavalry that are supporting, I guess.
And then I get, was it 6?
You get 6 attacks.
That are shaken.
And shaken.
Which is 5, 6.
Yeah.
Here's 1.
1 against my elephant. And
2
you got
attacks.
2 normal attacks, 4 and 6.
Which is another 1. So that's 2.
2 of them, 4, 5, 6 armor. Oh, I take 2 wounds. That means I lost, didn't I?
That's passed on to your...
Yeah, when they're now shaken too, so.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I lost by 1.
And you want 1 for him.
Thank you. So that's a 9, which would be an 8. 8 here in the cavalry is give ground and good order together with supports. So, I'm gonna go back this way. Do you care if the tree is there?
No, you'll just go around the side of the tree.
Sure, we'll do that. So Graham decided not to pursue and I've backed off there. So that whole engagement's done. Let's do that fight over there.
No casualties at all.
No casualties on either side. So, yeah, I will attack with a 5, which is this 4, 5, 6. So tough fighter. Oh, I get to roll 1 more. Okay, and then I get 2 more attacks from support, which is 4, 5. So I got 5 attacks.
Free.
And you get
2 saves, so
2
3 wounds.
saves. And you're stubborn though, right?
Oh yeah, if I can
So
save.
you say, do you roll 1?
No.
No, so they take 3 wounds then?
Yep.
Okay.
Get a free out for now. And 6.
6 attacks back on that unit.
Which is 2.
2 of them. I saved all but 1. So I won by 2.
10.
10 is an 8, you're probably okay there. Infantry is hold your ground without penalty, right? Now you're shaken though.
Staying.
These guys are staying because they're shaken.
Yeah.
Can't get in anyway.
No, they can throw javelins.
You can do that, okay.
Right. So I need to make a roll.
Yeah, so those 2, now are they, they're within 6 inches of each other, are they? I'm assuming they are. I think so.
Easily enough. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
4 inches.
All right. Reroll that.
7.
7, so that's 1 move. So they form up and move 9 towards the enemy.
They're formed up. Yeah.
So slingers on these guys. They're shaken
one
and
hit.
no, nothing because they're
Oh,
shaken.
shaken. Yeah.
Yeah, so nothing. Yeah. So 1 hit.
And a morale check?
That's, well, I guess it's, yeah, it's 5 and 6s, right? Because of shaken, so that would be a morale check. So I'm going to see if I save it first, which I don't. So it's shaken, and then it's -1.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
Just gonna say
10, he's fine. So he's shaken, that goes off.
that didn't do anything.
Nope.
They can't.
They can. These guys can
These
throw
can.
things at them, yep. 5 will do it.
Yeah,
And
4
4 even, and yeah, that's
2
it.
hits.
5 and 6 save. I take 2.
And that's
So it'll be a
shaken. So
shaken. Let's check it here.
-2.
7, 5. 5 from range. They might still be okay. Give ground disordered together with support. That's that. Hold your ground disordered or retreat in good order. Now they're disordered there.
If I've got any.
I don't think good. Because if I move back and then order them back, it's such a long way away, I might not even get them there.
There. Hold on, we got shaken.
They're shaken. The whole line back here is.
shaken.
They're in the right. They're in the right area to be shaken. They wouldn't want to be up there, right? So
I'm on a 5-6 now, aren't I?
You're 5-6 because you're shaken. You still got a tough fight.
Oh, I get.
The support, but we'll do that next because these guys have more. That's not bad.
And I can.
Tough fighter.
So we got 4.
You got 4 on him, and then 2 more from the support, which is 4, 5, 6. 1. That's 5.
Yeah, that's good. That's on there.
Yeah, you should have closed ranks. All right, 4, 5, 6. I take 2.
You're shaken.
Finally shaken. Okay, but I'll be responding with the same
I
amount
don't
of
think I've
attacks.
already shaken left. We've shaken ourselves.
We'll remember. Okay, and now I'm attacking back with 5. It's just going to be 4, 5, and 6. It wasn't winning though, so.
Yeah.
So back on them with 4, 5, 6. I've got tough fighter.
Which is 1.
1, and then the support here. This is where the supports have to do 4, 5, 6 and get a good draw. No, just 1. Nope. Take 1. But you have stubborn.
Okay, then.
You can roll the morale. No.
So that one goes
under them.
So if you
I've lost by 1. Right?
Yep.
And that's probably not so good. 7, 6. 6 might be okay. 6 is surrender, hold your ground disordered or retreat in good order. Well, I'm already shaken.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna stay there. Hold my ground disordered. I'll let fight.
So I can take that off. Oh no, I've got
no,
to roll.
because they're shaken, right?
I've got to roll for it.
What are you rolling for?
It was rallying them.
Okay, you didn't actually do that?
No, I haven't done that yet. That comes at the end of the go, doesn't it? Or...
No, rallies in the command base.
Oh, well, I said I was doing it.
Okay, sorry. Well, just do it now. It's not going to affect it.
See?
That's it. So he takes off a wound.
The only order, isn't it?
Yeah, that's my only order this turn because everything is shaken. They could. I know they can't use initiative when they're. Well, they can. These guys could move away as their order, but at this point, I really don't care about the abilities. If they can destroy
Yeah,
a skirmisher, great. I might even plug things into them if it shakes them. My order is going to be that this guy rallies his horsemen back here.
Yeah.
There's a blunder and a reroll because I'm the general.
Yeah, I guess you can.
Yeah, so he's rallied this unit. Shaken's gone.
Okay.
Shooting now. These guys are disordered and shaken. However, I can still
Get mine on a 7.
get yours on a really bad roll.
Is it 7?
I think it's disordered and shaken, so still -1. So
Yeah,
it's still
no, I
5
was
and
just thinking
6s,
of mine.
yeah.
It's light order plus they got no. The
That's
covers,
right.
It covers on my
Your morale save,
morale
yeah.
save.
So let's do that first. I'll
That's a
shoot
6.
them a 3. I need 6s. I don't get anything. Not surprised about that.
The V-lights.
The V-lights now, these guys are still open order. So these guys will do the first with 2 attacks, which are just 4, 5, 6. Nope. These guys will be on those guys too, and it's 2 attacks on 5 and 6. I got 1 there, and they get an armor save of 5 and 6.
No.
No, so they're gonna be shaken now, are they?
Yeah.
And I'll do 1 more from the elephant, which is 4, 5, 6. Nope.
And the cavalry.
The cavalry already threw.
Yeah.
They missed. So you
I'll just take 1.
do 1, and you're shaken.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you my shake.
Give it back. So yeah, you got shaken now. I'm gonna just throw it at them as well, which they missed
You
anyway.
don't see others.
So
So break
break
test.
test, yeah.
They're gone.
They're gone, and your general's part of the unit.
He is.
So we have to figure out. We'll look at the rule book. What happens in this situation? So for his commander, I hit and shot at him. So that means here, according to the book, it says I roll 2 dice from the range attack, and if I roll a 12, you're hit.
Yeah.
Which is very unlikely. I don't get it. However, this unit broke. If the commander's joined a unit that is broken or shattered, then roll a dice. 1 or 2, he's dead. 3 or 4, he's wounded. 5 and 6, he's fine. So this is the scary one. 3 is wounded, I said? Yeah.
That's not a problem.
Wounded means he can't join any fights. He can still give
He
orders.
doesn't want to.
So that unit's gone from the break. And that is it for my shooting, I believe. It's not so bad a result, I think, for all these shaken units. So, and we'll do the fighting over here now. So,
I won, didn't I?
Yeah, you won that one. So I'm hitting with 5 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're gonna be shaken.
Not stirred.
Not stirred. 5 and 6s. I get tough fighter with them still, and then the support have 2 attacks, and they both hit. So 3 hits on that big unit there. 5 and 6, and you have stubborn, so you can re-roll 1. Got them all.
Good.
All right. So 6 backs was shaken, but you're winning. Yeah, you're winning though, right?
4, 5, 6.
It's 4, 5, 6, even though you're. But you're shaken though, aren't you?
But
You're still winning. You're right. And then tough fighter, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because you're shaken. It wouldn't be 3. But you got tough fighter too, so you can roll that. You got them all.
Yep. 6.
6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's see. It's okay, I think. So I take 2 more wounds, which will translate into these guy there.
Actually, I've got to roll these guys as well.
Yeah, we'll put that on there.
2,
4, 5, 6. Oh, good
2.
rolling. And I saved none of them, so that's another 4 wounds.
It's another unit shaken.
So what happened here is that this Hastati unit broke. They were doing so well. And then the tables turned. So we'll take out these because these are excess wounds, which will go against them. Okay, I'll just take those out and I'll move out this Hastati unit. And then what happens is that these guys have to take a break test now because their bodies are shattered.
And they're shaken.
They're shaken too, so chances are things will not be good. 7, now I guess I'd have to take the combat result too, which is -4, right? So that's a 7, it's going to be 3, they're probably gone too. Break of shaken, so yeah, they're gone. So both of these units have been destroyed from all that mess there.
So these, if I move these forward 6.
Yeah, they can go up 6.
And these?
Yeah, it might be in order, but that was
initiative.
These
These are initiative. They're just going to go here.
They're breaking into open order, I guess. Because you still have, they're formed.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. They'll break into open order.
Yeah, they're formed, so they can't just turn it out like that.
Yeah,
but
they can do that.
Initiative move like that.
And they're within 6 and 1 move, which should really measure it.
A bit of a turn there, and about the 8 there. That's it.
And they're still shaken, but so there's not many men left.
No.
So it's all shooting.
It's all shooting here.
Slingers.
Slingers on this unit?
Yep.
Okay. Or they're
no.
javelin men. I know what you mean. Oh, good roll. Look at that. 2 6s. So 5 and 6 to save. Nope. So I take 2 on the break test. Are you have to throw in anything else at them?
They're all fine. You can't.
Okay.
Another one.
Another 1, 5 and 6. No. So that's 3 against this one?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's not a bad roll at all. 9 from shooting. 9 shooting is hold your ground without penalty, and that's what they'll do.
So these are going to fire at yours.
These ones here. So 2 attacks and
5, 6.
5 and 6, and you're shaken. So 6 is
no,
nothing.
And these.
I guess there's 4 attacks there total. For,
yeah, there are 4 and
5 and 6 is because I'm in open order.
Yeah. 1 hit.
1, I can save it with the 6. No.
It's a morale check now, isn't it?
That is a morale check, and I'm shaken here. And yeah, it's -1. Oh, that might not be good. 6 from the cavalry. -6 cavalry retreat disorder. Okay, so these guys are gonna go back.
They're not counted as in skirmish, are they?
Well, they still have 12, yeah, because they're in open order. So I'm gonna move them back here. But you have to roll to see if you hit my general. Because it's a ranged attack. No, he's good. So I'll just move these guys back 12. Yeah, 6 is because they're shaken in open order. I've got 1, and you're short range, so I can't save that. Because my armor doesn't count. It is a morale check. I think they're gone. That's 5 of 4. 4 from range attacks. Infantry still says retreat disorder. They're not skirmishers because they're light infantry, so they're going to go back into the woods here.
Yeah.
So Graham just threw a bunch of stuff. These guys are driven off. Everyone is shaken, so the only option I have is to rally a unit. And I will just... If he's in range, I'll rally the elephant. The only thing I can do on this turn, and not lose, is rally these cavalrymen. That's the only thing I can do. I get it. So we're going to keep going.
How many units? You've got 3 units left, haven't you?
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
do they
units
count?
left.
Do these count as... They do count as units.
They do count as unit, yeah. There's a cavalry. The skirmishers, no. This actually counts as a unit because it's infantrymen.
Yeah.
So
your turn.
My turn's not done because I'm going to throw things back at your unit here now. So I got 3 attacks shaken on your guys, which will be a 5 and 6. I got 1. Nope, so take 1 wound on that unit there, yeah. And a morale test. They're not shaken, so 5 from range, might send them back. 5 from a ranged attack is you can hold your ground disordered or retreat in good order. It's probably better just
stay there.
Stay there disordered because just throw things back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what else do I have? I believe these two are in range
Yeah.
of those guys, so that's what we'll do. We have 2 shaken units here. He has 1 attack, and the Hastati have 2.
Also been open, so you need 6s, I guess?
That's right, I'll need 6s because of that, so this
you
will
have to
require
roll
2
one
6s.
Or you roll both units.
I'm rolling both because it's the same amount.
'Cause, yeah, these ones,
These
you
ones
need
are...
2 hits to get a morale check.
Right, like these ones, yeah, they need
if
2.
you roll 2 6s with that unit, you get a morale
Right.
check.
But like all the units attacking, you can actually include all
Okay.
6s,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
I read that the other day. It's like you can have multiple
Yeah.
6s from different units. Everything is the same. And these guys are no longer in range of anyone, I believe, so... Because that's out of the 6 ranges,
Yeah.
and that's no way. So I saved on... I'm still in the fight because of this, so... It's Graham's turn here. With his wounded general.
Are these within 12? No?
No, but they can move.
Are they within... No, it's 12 and a half.
And they can just use... Yeah, they have to take an order, I guess, to...
So these... They're within 12, so I can just move these forward
Yeah,
to get within
yeah.
range.
And I'd say the proximity is...
It's irrelevant, they're not charging anyone. Yeah, I mean, they're nearer. So they would shoot these, or would they shoot those?
I think the way it's set up, because you are facing this way,
I think they're out of range.
they'd have to go facing them.
They're out of range of these.
Right.
So that's the only unit in range.
Okay. I guess proximity doesn't matter, because if they're facing this way, there's nothing for them, nothing to see, I guess.
So these will have to move.
Yeah, and they're open order initiative.
Yeah,
It's
so
like
that's all
whatever.
that takes. That's on an initiative. So I've just got to order these.
Yeah, with your wounded dude.
He's going to... Yeah, I should order
You should
them.
order them first, yeah.
So that's all the initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to move to there.
Okay.
But I can do that first, can't I?
Well, you should do the order before you move the general. But it doesn't really matter because there's no penalty for
Yeah,
range on them.
But can he then
You can
rally those?
Yeah, he can do
Which is
this 2
after
different
he
orders.
moves.
Yeah. Well, wait, these guys moved already, so they can't.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
we can go to
Yes,
there
you can
and
rally
do
that unit, yeah.
Okay, this unit just move within range.
That's a fail with a reroll. They got it, so they're just going to move into shooting range.
No combat, so it's all...
It's all throwing things at
Well,
people.
let's do my slingers.
Okay,
Two
slingers
elephants.
are at the elephant.
They're on a 5-6, I guess.
Yeah, shaken. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
That's a
1.
5.
Oh, I take a damage. Which means I have to do a check
No,
because I'm
just
shaken.
don't roll any checks just yet.
Yeah.
Actually, no, all the cavalry's going to fire at those.
Okay, so these guys will have to do a check -1 here. Can I do
Yeah.
that? Can I do that now? Oh, that's not good. So that's -1. That's a 4 for cavalry. What is it? Break of shaken. So the elephant's gone.
All that. Like I didn't fire anyone else at it.
Yeah.
So we've got 4 firing at your starry geezers.
In the geezers.
Geezers.
Geezers are the youngest ones in the army. How old are these rollers?
There's no one older, there's no triari.
That's true. The elephant was older.
Right, so there. I'm not shaken, so that's 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, that's 4 attacks with 4, 5, 6, except you're attacking my front, so it's 5 and 6.
Oh, very well.
Yeah, so.
Well, they live to fight another day, and I've got 2 units which is shaken, which
Yeah.
is 4 dice, which on a 5,
And that's on these guys?
5, 6,
Okay.
which is
2 of them.
that's a morale check. Well, it would be anyway.
Definitely. I saved them, that's a good roll. But then I'm doing a morale check on those
Yeah.
guys. Oh, you can throw those.
Oh, the V.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another hit.
Another hit. I don't save it, so I still take a morale test -1. Oh, that's not good. I think they're gone too. Because that's even lower than before. What is it? A 3 infantry breaker shaken. So that unit's also destroyed now too. Either your division's 50% broken, which it is, or all my units are shaken. I saved it with rally, but you just destroyed them. So I guess that's
The elephant was the one.
the elephant and then the Numidians there. So yeah, that's it.
Wow.
Yeah, good game. What did you think about fighting Republican Romans with Gauls?
It was tough fighting too.
Yeah, not as tough as the Imperials.
I don't. It's hard. I don't know.
You don't know. I'm actually always surprised because the small units actually stand up pretty well. Like they can, because they're heavy units, they can survive. But then there's situations like over there when we were fighting your bodyguard, it just completely switched around.
Yeah.
So it's like 50-50 more so I think even than
The bodyguard
Imperials.
weren't much. I wouldn't have that.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the 3 extra rolls on the first hit.
Yeah, the top fighter, yeah. But I was actually surprised they don't have wild fighter, but I guess as a bodyguard they shouldn't be as wild. There's more control. But my Validates didn't do what I wanted them to do. I wanted to do some skirmishing, form up, and then charge, like we do with the cavalry. But I think our cavalry did a great job at what they're doing, and especially in the Punic Wars. I think they're a bit more effective because.
Well, look, they've only lost 1 and they've only lost 2.
Yeah, they did well. My guys, they're a surviving unit. They run off with the general another day. These guys maybe, but yeah, I think it's. I think in the Punic Wars, light cavalry and skirmishers matter more than like the something fighting the Romans. So, but yeah, good game. Thanks, Graham, for coming out and destroying these mercenaries.
The javelin ones did good.
The javelins did well there too. I just outright ignored them. They look good in that little marble Lord of the Rings fortification. So yeah, thank you everyone who's going to be watching this. If you like this stuff, just like my video and subscribe. We'll bring you more another day. Have a good one. Bye bye.